Hi, everyone. Welcome to our tool, DHL Referral Source Evaluation. So as you can see, this is our main dashboard for the tool. And the purpose of our tool is really to design a tool to help DHL managers evaluate referral sources for hiring seasonal employees around the holiday time. So our dashboard is really broken up into two main parts. So this first part includes these three tables up here: performance by year and referral source, preferred shift by referral source, and also complementary referral sources. So these three tables can be filtered by both the year, as you can see in this drop-down box right here, and also by each individual referral source. So any of these right in here. So really, the purpose of this is to allow the managers to identify individual referral sources and kind of look at the demographics of the applicants. So let's start out by choosing a year. We'll say in year 2016, and then let's go up here to Billboard. So then we'll click the update button right here. And as you can see, cells C3 through E3 have changed. So C3 shows the number of hires, D3 shows the number of applicants, and then cell E3 is a conversion rate for the year 2016 and the marketing platform billboards. So the conversion rate is a ratio between the number of hires and the number of applicants. If we move to our right a little more over here to the preferred shift table, this just allows managers to see what the applicants, which shift the applicants preferred. So in 2016, all applicants whose referral source was recorded as billboard, 358 preferred shift 1, 142 preferred shift 2, and so on. 19 had no preference.
So over here are the area that you can see complementary referral sources. So you can go over here back to cell B3 and change what your referral source of interest is. So let's just change it to billboard, for instance. And then here you can see the top complementary referral sources for billboard is dispatch, internet, and newspaper in general. So what this is telling you is at the same time that applicants are selecting billboard as their primary referral source, other applicants at the same time are responding the most to internet ads through the dispatch and newspaper ads. So this allows you to see that people who are primarily using the referral source of billboard as their main source to DHL are probably also getting exposed to ads through the internet and through the newspaper, and through this combination are being enticed to apply. So this is a good way of seeing that not just one referral source is probably convincing applicants, but it's a combination of many referral sources. And through this little part of our dashboard, you can see which combinations are the most effective.
And so for the second part of our dashboard, this is a little more of the visualization part and also the big picture stuff. So as you can see in these graphs right here, we're no longer filtering by individual platform. However, we are still filtering by the year. So these two graphs right here are very similar. It shows the weekly applicants and hires, as you can see on the bottom, for all the referral sources in that year. So this yellow line right here represents the total number of applicants that we had per week. And these red bars represent the number of people hired per week. So if we move to the right here to the cumulative applicants and hires for all referral sources chart, you can see that it's essentially the same information. This yellow line is the number of total applicants over time, and this red line is the number of total hires. However, we made this a little more dynamic. So in cell I6 up here, we actually allow the user to choose a target number of hires. So right now it's at 2,000. As you can see, this black dotted line represents that number right there. So say, let's change this to, let's go to 1,800. So as you can see, the line jumps down a little bit, and then this number in the I7 actually changes. So that's actually the total number of hires, or the percentage of hires that we have of our target line. So as you can see here, we've actually have 8% more people than the number of targeted hires. Let's change this one more time. Let's go to 5,000. How's that sound? So as you can see here, the line jumped way up, and our number of hires are still down here for the year. And then the percentage is much lower. So it's 38.9% of the target line that we have. A little further down on our dashboard, we have another chart right here on the left, outcomes by referral source. So on the left, we have each outcome listed. And then on the bottom, we have the results of the applicants. So these green bars represent the number of people hired from each individual referral source. These gray bars represent the percent not interested, or the number not interested. And then the red bars represent the number who failed the application process. And then the yellow bars over here represent the applicants who we did not have any positions left for. Moving right on our dashboard, this visual is also very similar to the last one. However, we just conditionally formatted it a little bit differently. So on the left, you can see the referral sources are still over here. And then you can see the number of people hired, not interested, failed the application process, and no positions left. And then this last column is the total. So each green bar serves as a percentage of the total per referral source. So as you can see, if we go to billboard right here, so 241 people were hired. So that green bar is right here compared to the not interested, only 83, it's a much smaller green bar. So it's just another visual to allow the user to compare these different referral sources per year. Okay, so that pretty much sums up our dashboard so far. So we also included another button right here, add new data or a new referral source, to allow our tool to be a little bit more agile. So let's click on this button. It's going to take us to a new sheet, update sheet. So you have two options. You can insert new data or add a new referral source. So I actually have some sample data included right here. So we're just going to copy that over. Going to enter that in. And then we're going to click the insert new data button. So as you can see, the referral source on these right here is Instagram. And then it'll be in year 2018. So as you can see, the data is no longer here because it has been entered into our table data sheet. And this message box pops up to just tell you that the data has successfully been entered. So let's go back to our dashboard. We'll filter this to year 2018, and then we'll filter to Instagram. Yep, so right here, we'll click the update button. So as you can see, because the data has been entered in a couple times, these numbers have changed. So the data was successfully entered there. We'll go back to the update sheet. And you also have the option to add a new referral source. So we wanted the user to be able to change their marketing platforms year by year. So let's do LinkedIn. And then we'll say it's the social media category. So we're going to add new platform. Once you can see another message box comes up to make sure that it was entered in correctly. If you scroll down here, you can see that LinkedIn has been added both in this chart and then also over here on this chart. So you know that the new referral source was added in successfully. So that kind of sums up our whole tool. We hope you enjoyed the video.